Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't been keeping up on some of these films. I've been doing normal work and stuff like that. Honestly, it's just really not that interesting. But we have now got it like 100% confirmed. We are going to Mount Carmel car show in like 10 days. And unfortunately, there was so much stuff going on, I couldn't like commit to it. But now that I can, and I'm 99.9% certain we're going, we are we're gonna get the old sand rat out. Oh, hi, welcome back. Again, we're doing this again. Why? Again, this dog never leaves me alone. Anyway, we are going to Mount Carmel car show, and the old sand rat's gonna go. And unfortunately, as you can see, my gosh, I have neglected this poor car. It's got cobwebs all over it and yuck and dirt and everything. A while back, we had brought it into the channel and kind of did a little bit of work on it. We got the tires changed and stuff like that. Unfortunately, once it got pulled back over here, normal work got in the way and we couldn't do nothing else to it. But now we got 10 days to prep this car. We have to build a windshield for it. I want to change the rear gears, and I'm going to get the spool out of it because it's not real fun to drive down pavement, asphalt. It kind of gets kind of squirrely because the spool wants to drive you like straight when you want to turn. Kind of leans the car a little bit. We need to get those springs changed that we never did from Glamis. This car show, we actually got turned on to by Merlin when we went to Merlin's birthday bash in Glamis. And I'm hoping to see all the same guys that we saw in Glamis up there. And hopefully a few more too. From the sounds of it, there's going to be a couple more channels, YouTube channels going and showing up there. So hopefully get to meet everybody. But right now we're going to get this thing pulled out of its little, I would say cocoon, but it's kind of out in the open and really dirty. You know, as you guys can see, it is really dirty. You know, it is really dirty. Anyway, we'll get this thing pulled out right now, get it pulled over, washed off. We're just gonna do like a hose wash off on it first and try and figure out where we're at with it. I just let it go away and didn't keep up on it. It's my bad. But anyway, we'll get it moved right now. So let's charge. Well, that's definitely no good. It's sat here long enough now that this thing has a trans leak underneath it, and apparently enough of the trans fluid has now leaked out that it won't even move under its own power. Trans fluid, spilled some up. Alrighty guys, now we have this thing dried off. We actually have to get it in the shop now. And unfortunately, we've got a few other projects in the shop right now that we've been working on. Like I was saying, we've got so many other things that we've been working on and doing and stuff like that. So this one, on the other hand, is a buddy of mine. It's his grandfather's car. Seriously, we're doing this again now? Oh my God, dude, look at this big old chunk of freaking bark. Oh my God, dude, here, go play. All right, anyway, back to the story here. This thing is like a 1950 Chevy, and it was like completely done as a hot rod, all custom built, stuff like that. It's a beautiful car. It's got some amazing like tin work, metal work and stuff like that. Unfortunately, some not so good mechanics got a hold of it and screwed up some of the wiring, broke a few things, just a little stuff like that. So long story short, I'm just here to like try and clean it up a little bit and get it back up running and get it back to him so that way he can drive it. Unfortunately, with how busy I have been, this thing's actually been sitting here. I'm sure you guys have seen it in like the background on some of the other videos. It's been sitting here for like 3 months, and unfortunately I just haven't had time to get to it. I'm trying to... Oh my God, dude, seriously? Oh, this dog. Anyway, I'm trying to get to all these different projects, and unfortunately with how life goes, you know how this is. You know, here's another one. This is a buddy of mine, his car. We've been working on it too. Like, you know, whenever we have a couple hours here and there, we just got done doing all the steering and stuff like that in this car. Regardless, this thing has to get moved. I'm sure we can squeeze by this one, but this thing's got to get moved so we can get the sand rat in here and actually do some work on it. On top of all that, we still have other stuff to do. We still have the FJ that we need to get the timing and I'm not going to say the fuel system, but I'm pretty sure the fuel system like kind of figured out. It still has a stutter in it when you drive it, and I don't know why. And then on top of that, I have my dad's project, which is a little square frame right over here that we have to do. I got to get that done too. So I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff that we, I'm going to say agree. Will you stop? A lot of stuff that kind of agreed to do, and it's come back to bite me in the butt as far as how much time I have. But we're going to get in the shop. We're definitely going to do that. I'm still amazed at how much droop this car has. It's absolutely amazing. That is so awesome! So we got the car up in the air. There's a few things that we need to look at. This is the first time it's been on the lift since Glamis. Unfortunately, like I say, we brought it home, unloaded it, stuck it under the carport, basically put it in storage, outdoor storage. And it's sat, like we haven't done much with it. We took it to one car show in the midst of all this, just a local one. It wasn't nothing special. Like we didn't have the correct front tires on it. It was just the old street tires, stuff like that. But there's a few things that we are absolutely gonna do no matter what. But before we get to that, like we have to walk around the car and actually see it on the lift now after Glamis. Like it actually did really good overall. I mean, you can see like we got a little soft spring kind of deal here, and we got into touching this on both sides. So we dented the wishbone. We dented the wishbone in the exact spot where I had these little bungee cords. And the whole point of these bungee cords was to keep them away from the shocks and stuff. But it pinched both of those off. The front, I don't see a single problem with the front. Like it did flawless the whole trip. You know, we have plenty of clearance, plenty of, you know, it did really good. The only thing I can see right out the gate that looks different from when we put the car together is at full droop. I don't remember there being that much like gap here. So I'm gonna have to go back through the video and look at that, but I'm wondering if we bent this spring. But hey, whatever. We're gonna cut this guy out. We're gonna plate both sides and we're gonna build a link. Pretty much identical to that, but we're gonna do the same thing down here. So that way we can, if we need to, we can adjust the Heim, just like this, to get a little more spring pressure or whatnot. Because again, we already knew that one was nowhere near where it was supposed to be. And I mean, heck, even from the looks of it, it looks like we bent those ones. Like you can see how much gap there is here now. I don't think that was there when we first put the car together. So again, this was all a guess. We just tried to make it work, and we did. We went to the dunes. It was pretty awesome. But we're gonna make it better. And hey, I was even thinking about it. We might actually stop by Coral Pink Sand Dunes on the way home and just do a little bit of driving around, check some stuff out. Ain't never been there. But regardless, like I say, we got to get to doing this. We got to get doing the rear. All together though, like nothing really bad happened. I'm actually pretty amazed. Well, with all that being said, unfortunately it's already like late Tuesday afternoon, give or take. I want to try and get this video out to you guys for Wednesday. With that being said as well, I want you guys to be like part of the video before we actually get the car show. So I'm going to try and get another one out like on Thursday or Friday of this week, and then possibly even like a Monday-ish with that. A couple more before we leave to go to the car show. But regardless, for tonight, this is all we're going to get done as far as video goes. We are going to go inside, edit this. But overall, I mean, look at the car for what we did to it in the time we had last time and what it is now. It did pretty good. So hopefully, if you guys like this stuff, you want to keep watching it, please subscribe, like, comment. Tell me if what I've done is wrong, or tell me like your guys' idea of what you think I should do to it. I'm kicking around a bunch of different ideas for this car to like kind of like put it through stages on this channel like throughout a long time, like a couple of years. So anyway, like I say, we're going to Mount Carmel Car Show. Hopefully we'll meet up with Merlin from Old School Garage, Merlin's Old School Garage. Hopefully we'll meet up with Paul and his whole crew from Fab Rats. There's a couple of that. Rudy's coming from Rad. I believe it's Rudy's Adventure and Design. That's a pretty bitchin' name. Chad's Fab. Chad's going to be there too. I'm hoping we're going to meet all these people. As a matter of fact, I wasn't registered as like a YouTube channel to be there, but there was another one that was there, and it was called, I believe, Zeke's Garage. From what I've seen so far, he's kind of a newcomer to the YouTube thing as far as like subscribers and whatnot. Heck, you know, I've seen like one or two of his videos. Check him out. You might like him. But this thing, Mount Carmel Car Show, we're going to it soon. And I'll have a new video out for you guys in the next day or two.